A-Level Biology 9700, Paper 5, Variant 1, May, June 2025. Question number 2. Question number 2 is here. And you know the question number 2 is very lengthy question. So golden orb weaver spiders, Nephilus papilipis, are found in East Asia, Southeast Asia and Australia. They are active in the day and at night. Golden orb weaver spiders build webs in trees and shrubs to catch different species of the insect for food. All female golden orb weaver spiders are black with yellow spots on their legs and body. Biologists think that this adaptation evolved due to natural selection. Spiders with yellow spots may be able to attract more insects to their webs because this is the source of attraction for the insect. So shows a female golden orb weaver spider sittings on web. So the next, moving towards the next part of the question. Some biologists visited a forest in East Asia in July 2008. The biologists found 5 webs that were approximately the same size. Each web belonged to a female golden orb weaver spider. The biologists decided to investigate how the color and pattern of spots on the spiders affect the number of insects attracted per hour to each web insect attraction rate. So the biologist made two-dimensional models of spiders as shown in figure 2.1 and show figure 2.1. You can see they have one A, B, C, D, and E. They are 5 different. So they have shown the description. A is with black body with yellow spots, black legs with yellow spots, same color and pattern of spots as golden or weaver spiders. And B, black body with blue spots, black legs with blue spots, same pattern of spots as golden or weaver spiders. So the pattern was same in both. C, black body with large yellow spots, black legs. Total area of yellow color is the same as model A. D, yellow body and yellow legs. No source of attraction for them. E, black body and black legs. So at the first web, the biologist removed the living golden orb weaver spider from the web, placed model A in the center of the web. So placed a video camera 1 meter from the web, filmed the web and model for 6 hours, recorded an insect attraction event whenever an insect flew towards the model, touched the model or touched the web. So calculated the insect attraction rate of model A. So the procedure was repeated by placing models A, B, C, D, and E on the 4 other webs. The whole investigation was repeated 25 times and a mean insect attraction rate for each model was calculated. Now, a question is identify the variables in this dependent variable in this. They have told us that they have to calculate the mean insect attraction rate for each model. So it means the independent variable were the different models. So they were, whether they were with yellow spots or blue spots or no spots at all. So all they were the independent variables, but here we have to write the dependent variables. And as a result, with the help of these models, we have to find out the mean insect attraction rate. So the dependent variable was mean insect attraction rate. So the pattern of spots on model A and B was the same as the pattern of spots on female golden orb weaver spiders. In A, they were yellow, or B, they were blue. Identify two other variables that the biologist should standardize when making the models for this investigation. So we have to find out the other two variables. The other two variables, as you know, which should be standardized when making the models are, first of all, the size or dimensions of the models. The size or dimension of the models. Uh, and secondly, the material or texture of the models. And then the shape of the models. So all they should be the standardized. So we can write any one of these two, that is number one, the size or dimension of the models. That is, the all models should have the same body length, leg length, and the real female golden orb weaver spider to ensure size is not a factor. So all they should be of the same size when they are using for this. And secondly, the material or the texture of the models. Models should also be the same. So it will not, in this way, it will not affect. So they should be standardized. Next, suggest a suitable control for this investigation. A control is used to establish a baseline and confirm that the presence of the spider is what actually causes the effect being measured. So in this investigation, a suitable control would be an empty web with no spider model. So control can be an empty web with no spider model. So if there is no spider or model, so there will be no attraction for the insects. So by this, doing this by uh, the suitable control, the investigation, the scientist can find out, that is, or the biologist can determine the natural rate of the insect hitting the web by accident. And this allows them to see how much extra attraction is specifically caused by the spider models. Because if there is no spider, there will be no attraction. If any insect is touching it means it is by accident. Now moving towards the next question. This was part B of this question. We can say that figure 2.2 shows the mean insect attraction rates for the 5 models. The error bar shows one standard error. So you can see these 5 bars. Now use the information shown in table 2.1 and figure 2.2 to discuss the conclusions that can be made about the effect of color and pattern of spots on the models on insect attraction rate. So you can see the mean insect rates. It is highest for D, and you can say the lowest for E, and the at second is A, and then C and B, and then E. So they are at different rates. So we can see that if we discuss about them. So we have to write down, use the information shown in table in both of these and figure to discuss the conclusions that can be made about the effect of color and pattern of the spots on the models on insects. First of all, we have to discuss the effect of color and then pattern of spots on the model. So we can see that model D, I have told you that model D is entirely yellow, but it shows the highest mean attraction rate, suggesting that yellow color itself is a strong visual attraction for insects. And black is the least attractive, which is E, and dark colors alone do not act as lures. And then the effect of patterns, those specific patterns are less important than the presence of color. Model C, one large spot has a mean attraction rate similar to model A. So pattern versus total area, since model A and C have the same total area of yellow, the fact that their error bars overlap suggests that the amount of yellow is more important than the specific arrangement of the spots. So these are the two conclusions which we can make. First of all, I am going to write about the effect of colors. So you can see that D was of yellow color. Model D is of yellow color. And is more effective blue than blue. So model A, yellow spots has a significantly higher mean attraction rate than model B. So model A is with yellow spots. These yellow spots has a significantly higher mean attraction rate. Then B. And you know the B has blue dots. So it is suggested that yellow color itself is strong. Strong visual attraction for insects. Now the what what is the effect of pattern? So specific patterns are less important because the bee don't have any pattern. It is completely of yellow color. Model C, the model C has one large spot, has mean attraction rate almost near to model A. It means pattern is not important, the color is important. Then moving towards the next question. The biologist decided to analyze the data in figure 2.2 using t-tests. State a null hypothesis the biologist could make before carrying out the t-tests. So t-test is a statistical tool used specifically to determine if there is a significant difference between the means of two groups. So we were moving. State a null hypothesis. So the null hypothesis for this investigation can be written as uh, there is no difference between the mean insect attraction rate waves of insects of models. So this can be the it can be the null hypothesis. Now the next question is, state two reasons why the t-test is suitable for analyzing the data shown. The t-test, already told you, the t-test is a statistical tool used specifically to determine if there is a significant difference between the means of two groups. And we are using here 5 different models. So even without seeing, we can state the standardized biological requirement for using t-test. So we want to compare the means. So or the data like involves two distinct groups, spiders with spots and spider without spots. And the goal is to see if the average mean number of insects affected differ significantly between, and then the dependent variable is continuous or interval scale data. Or t-test assumes that the data follows a normal distribution. So these are the factors which can be written over here. That is, first of all, to compare the means. The data likely involves two groups spiders with spots, spiders with spots or without spots. And second, we can say the dependent variable is continuous. Or we can say that the data is continuous. So, and third, which point we can use to write, the t-test assumes that the data follows a normal distribution. That the data follows a normal distribution. So these points can be written as the answer. Now the last part of this question is part C, which is suggest a student thought, let me show the question. Yeah. A student thought that the investigation did not provide enough information about how the color and pattern of spots on female golden orb weaver spider help to attract insects to their webs. Suggest how this investigation would be improved to increase confidence in the results. So I think to increase confidence in biological results, Generally, you need to address reliability, validity, and control. So, we can write a few ways. Um, as for example, we can increase the sample size, so we can use a larger number of spiders and webs. So this reduces the effect of anomalies and make the mean more representative of the whole population. Secondly, we can have use the ensure that all webs are located in similar light intensities, temperatures, or wind speeds as the spectral inspect insect light and spider behavior, or we can ensure all spiders are of the similar size, age, and hunger level, as these could influence how they maintain their webs or attraction, or use a blind observer to avoid bias. The person counting the insects should not know which spider belongs to which experiment group. Or we can repeat the investigation, conducting the study in different seasons or geographical locations. So these are the different, you can see, suggestions with the help of which we can improve or to increase confidence in the results. So I would write first of all the increase sample size, use a larger number of spiders and webs. This reduces the effect of anomalies and make the mean more representative. Whole population. And second can be written as ensure that all webs are located in similar light intensities, temperatures, or wind speeds. As these factors affect insect flight and spider behavior. So students, it was all about question number 2, and please like, share and subscribe my channel to watch more videos. Thanks for watching.